Hey everybody, so we're back again today. Basically, if you guys saw my video where I'd gotten this drill purpose rifle from J&G Sales in the past, overall it was in really good shape, but my upper front and rear handguards were pretty much toast. They're busted off one side. I mean, the extra pieces of wood weren't even in here, so it's pretty much unrepairable unless you're a master woodworker, and I am not. But overall, the rifle looked really good. Um, it was missing this rear sling swivel. So what I did is I went out to Apex and ordered some parts, some replacement parts. They had these upper and lower or front and rear upper hand guards, as well as some other small piece parts. So I will be referencing my phone off camera to kind of give you some pricing here. But the reason I'm doing this video now is this just arrived today, and I need to get into it today because that's how my box arrived. Shipping via UPS. I really hope they didn't damage those hand guards. Now, I took some advice from my buddy Rusty Surplus and put in the comment section for this rear and forward or rear and front upper hand guard. You know, I wanted one with the tabs still present here, which is commonly broken off. Other than that, I didn't really care if there was a little bit of a split or something else in there. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if I was as fortunate as Rusty Surplus. So let's dive off into this and see what Apex sent me. Once again, I did get all these parts from Apex. It wasn't just Enfield parts. Also got another bayonet, or not bayonet, but cleaning rod for one of my M44 Mosin Nagants. Let's get that parts list out of here, or packing list. See what happens there. Man, I'm really hoping these turn out nice. I'm kind of scared actually, especially seeing the box. But if there is indeed something bad that's happened, I will be contacting Apex. You can rest assured on that one. Overall, looks like everything was packed pretty good in here. There are some other items of interest in here that I'll get into in just a moment, but for starters, I really want to get into these hand guards. Well, this would be the hand guard. So let me kind of set that over there. Let's check it out, see what we got, see if putting comments in the comment section of Apex really paid off this time. Like I said, I took the advice from Rusty Surplus. We'll see how it paid off. Alright, so this is that front upper hand guard. It's got some paint, got a big white stripe on the top, but look at that, it is marked drill purpose, and it does have the ears present, and there are actually, believe it or not, I don't see, there might be a little bit of a split here. You can see that, but for display purposes, I think this is going to work just fine. I may remove that paint just so that it matches this rifle. I'm not 100% certain yet, but that is my front upper hand guard. I'm really happy about that. Let's move that over. One of these. Here's the rear. Let's check it out. Basically, I had ordered this drill purpose because I was going to reuse the wood on it for the C grade No.1 Mark III that I'd gotten from Royal Tiger. But of course, once I got it in, I realized, well, I can't use it now because, you know, these handguards are all busted. So I went ahead and ordered actually a separate stock set out of Canada for that rifle. But I figured, well, I might as well just take this drill purpose and, you know, make a nice wall hanger out of it. So that's what I did, or that's what I intend on doing. Alright, so here is that rear upper hand guard. Once again, there's a bit of a kind of a funky looking chip there out of the rear. but it's not terrible. It's still, you know, your tabs are still there, and it will still go in here just fine, which is pretty nice, because it's just going to go in there just like that. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but this, you know, there's a little bit of a notch missing from here, but you know, it's largely intact, which is what I was wanting, and the ears are present. So super happy about that. Big thanks to Rusty Surplus on that one for cueing me into, hey, why don't you put some comments in the comment section of what you're wanting. And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I followed that advice. And big shout out to him. Congrats for just hitting 1,000 subscribers. More great things on the way from him, I'm sure, in the coming future. So what did I pay for these? So for this front handguard, it was $45, and for the rear one, it was, the front handguard was marked as good condition. The rear one was marked as fair condition. It was $24.95. I also got a sling swivel for the buttstock, which is probably somewhere in here, along with my M44 cleaning rod. Also got one of the cleaning kit tools for the Mosin Nagant for setting the firing pin protrusion, just because I'd like to have an extra one of those laying around. I got my FN49 Egyptian rear side assembly for the dust cover that's coming from Sarco. The next video you'll see will be that unboxing. And then I got a 5-pack dummy rounds for my M96 Swedish Mauser with a stripper clip, just because, you know, I just wanted something kind of cool. So let's look at the rest of these parts. Now, it stated that this cleaning rod would actually have rust, but that's pretty nice shape. Threads are excellent. Bluing is excellent. I mean, that's a super nice cleaning rod. So that'll be for one of my M44s that was missing the cleaning rod when I bought it. And let's see these other parts. Alright. So for any of you that may have an M96 and you want something, you know, just to kind of cycle through on your channel, you know, do some action checks, whatever, just something for display purposes. They had this 5-pack of dummy rounds, which they did look like they were, might have had like a little bit of rust on them, which these are really in here. But you also get that stripper clip, which is pretty important. So there's a 5-pack of those dummy rounds, training rounds, whatever you want to call them. Pretty slick, actually. I paid, let's see, what did I pay for those? Give me a second. Let me reference the invoice. It's $10. So I think that's pretty cheap. I think that was a good deal. Anyway, that Egyptian FN49 sight, it's in good shape. I might go back and fill in these Egyptian characters with some white paint. This will really help to get my FN49 looking more like it should I decide to take that scope off. Now, in terms of, you know, your Mosin Nagant tool, bolt tool, you know, nothing wrong there. It was listed in very good condition. It was $5. Totally worth it, especially when you disassemble that bolt to get it back and make sure that your firing pin protrusion is set properly. And this is also what I was after for the sling swivel for this DP rifle, because as I showed at the beginning of this video, it's pretty well missing. Well, the center part's missing, so I just got the whole assembly, and that whole assembly was $8. So a little expensive, but it's okay. I needed it. So there you have it. There's all those parts with which I'm going to use to finish out my wall hanger. Clean this up when it gets warmer weather, get this Cosmoline off here. Of course, it does have a lot of repairs in it. I mean, it's got a factory repair right there. There's actually a split there, but you know, this is a DP rifle. I'm not concerned. Of course, you know, one here at the heel, top and bottom, but that brass butt plate is still quite nice. It's still there. So I think this will make an excellent wall hanger once I get it cleaned up, get it put back together. May do some videos showing that process. But there you have it. If you guys got a drill purpose rifle and you're either missing handguards or they're busted, Apex is a viable option. They're not perfect, but it's a DP rifle. You know, if you want to make it complete, it's not super cheap, but it's an alternative. It's better than having a rifle that's, you know, missing your top handguards or something. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Big shout out to Rusty Surplus for queuing me in to, hey, why don't you put comments in your order? You might get what you want. And once again, congratulations to him for hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. If you guys got time, you haven't yet, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff similar to what I do. Also got a very nice collection of M1 carbines, which I am quite jealous of. But anyway, pay him a visit. You know, make sure you check out some of his videos and subscribe if you're not subscribed. As always, appreciate all my subscribers, everyone that comments, likes, and shares. Definitely helps out the YouTube algorithm and keeps stuff like this from getting suppressed as much. So, thanks everybody for watching. So, until next time, you guys have a great day.